Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel and to the vlog. And today we have a super exciting video for everyone who is watching today. We're going to go over the wonderful ride, Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway, and how it works. Cause there's some pretty awesome technology in this ride. Not only it's trackless, Disney has put layered projections, and yeah, we're going to go over every single thing that you see in this ride. So we'll be going over, how they did the theater effect, and yeah, and it's super fun. I love breaking down rides, and I kind of break down rides off camera because we go to the parks a lot. I kind of tell my family, this is how it works, right? So I haven't never done one of these ride breakdowns for YouTube, so it's gonna be my first one, and I haven't actually rode this ride, but we're gonna get it in 2021, right? We're getting it 2021, right? So today, I will be using, oh, there's another how it works. Well, anyway, here, I'm gonna use, I'm just gonna use, this one, Attractions Magazine, because I like Attractions Magazine. They have pretty good videos. Okay, let's turn the volume up. No, we don't, oh, Samuel J. Jackson, he's amazing. Amazing. Alright, so our adventure starts here. Nothing can stop us now. I have terrible singing. Pluto comes here. That happens. The whole thing, it goes kaboom. And now, that's when the magic happens. We can see that happening. If we can slow it down, and I'll show you guys how it happens. So how it's achieved, it's by, so we have this screen, right? The screen is actually a lot higher than it is. So there's actually, basically the doors here, right? The screen, it moves upwards to showing the hole so you can walk through it. And here, I'll show you, I'll slow it down. You guys can definitely see the screen rising up. Guys, if you watch very carefully, you can see the screen rising up and showing it. Goes kaboom. Guys, look very carefully. The screen, see it rises up? Yeah, so that's how they achieve that. It rises up, and the smoke obviously hides the screen rising up, but that's super cool. So that's how they did that. We can skip forward a little bit, So now, obviously, these vehicles are trackless, but Disney kind of want to make the aspect of it not being trackless, even though everyone else is trackless. But it's still super cool how they have moving audio, and it's super cool. Yeah, so these carts here are obviously trackless. Let's go to full screen, you guys. Sorry. It's very laggy. I don't know why. So here we have it. So in there, guys, or right there, if I'm pointing correctly, that little door, it'll flap open, and obviously here, guys, we see the beautiful scenery of I think it's Runaway Park. There we go. And Imagineers, they did a beautiful job painting, and even though half of this is projection, even though you can't really tell because you're so immersed in the experience. So, and this fountain thing is super cool. So, and that's the date Mickey first appeared. And there's Mickey and Minnie over here. The sun is amazing too. So here is when Goofy comes on. So, I know this isn't showing camera, and if you guys already rode this ride in real life, you would know that this is just a projection, right? But it is achieved by a glass. Like, there's a glass right there, and they project it onto the glass. And in the background is another projection, but it's layered, so it looks like you're actually in the animation. And I know it doesn't even show up on camera, but trust me, guys, it's amazing projection. So here we obviously have the animatronics here, and there's believe it or not, there's actually two. they keep spinning around, I believe. Or well, anyway, in the Disneyland version, there is going to be two, and they're not trackless though. But actually, I think they're not trackless, but they go on a track circling around because there's a little tunnel over there. And yeah, that's how it works. And it's just simple. Like there's projection mapping. There's a little projector up there projecting the faces onto it using Disney's one and only projection mapping. So over there, the track switch falls, and he goes over there, and we go over here. The whole thing speeds. Scene starts. Okay, so there's not much going on here. It's just also beautiful projections, and the trackless vehicles, they can go really fast too. They can speed up. And here we're in the Twister scene. There's a lot to look at in the scene. If you look over here too, this one is probably the most convincing. This scene, the projection is probably the most convincing projection, because not only there's shadows and there's actually physical elements in the background, like over here. If you can look carefully, I know it's really pixelated. I'm super sorry about that. But yeah, we can all see the shadows and everything. And of course, we have Donald Duck over here. It's like really convincing, and we can see like jump houses. And of course, we have the Mickey and Minnie animatronics up there. And in this Twister scene, everything's moving around. There's so much wind and everything. And there's a lot of wind. And just like again, you can't feel things when you're watching video. So these are one of the rides, like I said, you should ride in real life. And we're getting it Disneyland in 2021 or 2022. So over here, we're in the Twister scene. We can see all of everything spinning. Everything. Well, I'm kind of doing like a little bit of a ride breakdown, but then afterwards I'll show you guys a little bit of the map. So here, these are one of the most impressive scenes. So we obviously have the animatronics here, but then all of a sudden suddenly transforms into a scary jungle. Oh no. And this part is also by far the coolest part, because it's like you're in an IMAX theater. It's kind of like Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. So once we go down, boom, splash, we're underwater. Bubbles everywhere. And look, when we turn around, look at that. Now we're underwater. This same scene changed 3 times. That is super cool. So, yeah, that really shows the art of projections, and you don't even think about it's a projector there because you're so into it. So, yeah, just gonna let that part sink in. The music is amazing. And you know it's the by far the actual coolest part about that? We have a freaking squid playing the trumpet. That's amazing. You guys know, come on. Squidy TV, come on. I don't play trumpet though, but anyway, that's amazing. It's really cute. And all the water drains down, and we're suddenly transported into the sewer, and now we are in, boom, we are in the cityscape. Well, in this part when Pete's doing the, you can feel it. You can actually feel it. That is amazing. Also, we have a little cool reference right here. Oh, I kind of missed it, but on the roadblocks, they actually put the initials of the main Imagineer, and that's funny because they had roadblocks while making this ride. So, because you guys know it was supposed to open a lot earlier. And here we also have Donald again, projection mapping, and that's a beautiful scene. And this is a very amazing scene. We have Daisy Duck. It's amazing projection mapping again. What? Yeah, it's really beautiful, and it's just like that. So there's actually a hidden Mickey right there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was in one of the flowers. So now we are in a creepy alleyway into the factory. Okay, this is probably the best scene out of all of them. If we look here. Oh no, we're about to go into the Smasher. Mickey has to save us. Super weird. boom, the whole scene transforms. And I'll show you guys how they achieved that. Like, isn't that cool? The whole scene just transformed. That's amazing, guys. So I will show you guys a diagram on how we are they. Oh, whoops, what's going on? Whoopsies. So guys, this part of the ride is pretty self-explanatory. Well, not that much if you're not really familiar with Disney, but basically there's tarps all over it, and the tarps extend, and kind of like here, and imagine we have this little paper as the trees, and of course they're like cut and stuff, but they're extended out here, right? They're projecting stuff on here, but then they fold up and turn into trees. So, and that's basically how it is for all of them. The rest of this ride is pretty self-explanatory, and we have beautiful picnic over here, and we have the amazing audio animatronics. So yeah, guys, that's really just the ride. I know this wasn't that good, but because I realized screen recording really lags the whole thing up. So I'll quickly show you guys the map of the whole ride. Alright guys, obviously here we have the layout. So here we have the lobby right here, and over here is the pre-show. There's actually 2 pre-show theaters. I don't know if you guys know that, but there's 2 pre-show theaters. You go through the line and you go over here. So here's the park, the whole projection thing. Go through the tunnel. Okay, so in this part, this is the Stampede part, the western part. The Goofy train actually goes over here to pick up the factory scene. So there's a little secret area that goes pick up. And then we go over here, Carnival, the Twister, and then we have the waterfall, which is on this side, and all the little carts go inside here, come out, the city. We see the Pete over here, we see little Donald Duck over here, and this is you can see the traffic. Dance studios over here, the Daisy, and we go over here, we see the factory, the Goofy train reconnects, and we go into the picnic, and we unload. And also, a cool thing, I didn't show this on camera yet, but you exit through a theater with the hole in it, even though it's not the same one, but it's still pretty cool. So yeah, that's the layout. Yeah, it's not to scale though, obviously. But that's how it works. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this ride breakdown. I know I didn't show as much as I wanted to, but it's kind of like how it works and how to like ride breakdown. So yeah, it was super fun to record, and I really want to ride this ride in the future if I ever have a chance to go to Walt Disney World, even though it's still really crowded right now. Wait times are about an hour and 20 minutes average. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, see ya.